I fell asleep, don't know when you woke me up at the end. Lights are on, but it's gone, standing right in the middle. I have my peace of mind. This is my time to shine. This is my golden time. Lost and I didn't even know it. Didn't live the path I chose it. It's a drama, it's a play. Like the phases of a day. My peace of mind. This is my time to shine. This is my golden time. The stages of love, so beautiful. Going home, time for peace. Through the gate, I am free. Lights will lead the way for us. Standing right in the middle. My peace of mind. This is my time to shine. This is my golden time. And I didn't even know it. If the path I chose it. It's a play. Like the phases of a day. My peace of mind. This is my time to shine. This is my golden time. This is my time to shine. This is my golden time.
ओम शान्ति। यहाँ सबैलाई हार्दिक नमस्कार। सम्पूर्ण फेसबुक र युट्युबमा सहभागी हुने विश्वभरिका आदरणीय बुवामुवा दाजुभाइ तथा दिदीबहिनीहरूमा एउटा खुसीको खबर सुनाउन गइरहेको छौँ। आजबाट ब्रह्मकुमारी ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय एस डिभाइन पिस प्यालेस ब्रह्मकुमारिस पार्दी पोखराबाट इस फेसबुक पेज र युट्युब पेजमा इङ्ग्लिसबाट पनि मुरली सुनाउने कार्यक्रम रहेको यहाँहरू सबैलाई जानकारी गराउँदै आजको मुरली शुभारम्भ गर्न गइरहेका छौँ। ओम शान्ति। ओम शान्ति। मर्निङ मुरली ओम शान्ति बाब दादा मधुबन 28/3/2023 Essence of Murli. Sweet children, this world is now to change. Therefore, have no love for it. Remember your new home of heaven. Question. What method does the Father teach all you children to make you constantly happy? Answer. If you want to be constantly happy, let your heart belong to the one Father. Remember only the Father. The Father can never cause sorrow for his children. In heaven, no one's husband or child ever dies. This business of untimely death does not exist there. Here, Maya Ravan continues to make you unhappy. Baba is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Song, O Mother and Father of mine, have mercy on those who are unhappy. Om Shanti. That one is the same Mother and Father, and he is once again teaching Raj Yoga to make everyone constantly happy. Just as a barrister gives knowledge on how to become a barrister, so too that unlimited Mother and Father, the Creator of heaven, now sit there and gives you children teaching on how to become the master of heaven. There is not only one knowledge where God sits and teaches. Here God Himself sits and teaches you in order to make you into gods and goddesses. The golden age, Lakshmi and Narayan are called a god and goddess. Who made them into the master of this new world? Who made them into the master of the new world? They were the master of the golden age, the kingdom of deities given in Bharat. Began in Bharat. At the beginning of the golden age, it is now the iron age, and there is no longer the kingdom of deities. All the deities have changed and become poverty, and stricken become begins. The deities were very unhealthy and very wealthy and happy. The deities were very wealthy and happy. Now, because it is the end of the Iron Age, all human beings are extremely unhappy. When the war begins, human beings will cry out in great distress. They will become homeless. Human beings become human beings have become orphans because they do not know the Mother and Father who gives the happiness of heaven. You now belong to the Mother and Father. You receive limitless happiness from the Mother and Father. When people do devoted, they cannot be remembering God because they have forced Him into the pebbles and stones. The cats and dogs, or they consider themselves to be God. They say that God is present in everyone. They say that God is present in everyone. To say that God is present in impure human being is defamation. Human beings have to make these mistakes in the drama, and the Father has to come to free from these mistakes. Human beings are not able to understand that God is only one. There cannot be thousands. There are many physical fathers. Even animals have physical fathers, but there is only one, the best way. The salvation and the purifier for all. The Father comes and teaches you children for future. He makes you into gods and goddesses. Who could make you into the gods and goddesses, apart from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? The Supreme Soul. Since He is the Father, how could He create the world without a mother? The people of Bharat and you too cry out in distress on the path of devotion. You are the mother, you are our mother and father, and through your mercy and receives limitless happiness. This is why we do devotion. When they worship someone, they think that they are remembering God. Even some sannyasis make spiritual endeavor, but they don't know whom they are making spiritual endeavor for. By following Ravan's direction, they have forgotten everything. So then, what can the Father do for them? For them to become unhappy and the poverty stricken in also fixed in the drama. The Father comes once again to make you children into the Master of Heaven. The one who makes you into the Master of Heaven in the Mother and Father from beyond, and the one who makes you into the Master of Hell is Ravan. You now have gained victory over the Ravan. You are now becoming conqueror of Maya and of the world. You are not going to rule a kingdom in the old world. You have to gain victory over Maya and then rule the kingdom in heaven. By being defeated by Maya, you come into hell. No impure human being can explain of those aspects, nor he make anyone pure. The entire world impure. They are born through poison. The deities are all virtues. 16 salutation degrees full. There, there is no एउटा लाइट बढाइदेऊ न है. There is no mention of person. No one knows. Yes, good. No one knows who God is and through what benefit is there is adopting a guru. They themselves are not able to meet God. So, how could they enable others to make God? Souls and the Supreme Soul have been separated from a very long time. Therefore, in order from the meeting to take place, you need the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul Himself. People don't even understand that this drama is about to end. This drama continues from the beginning of the Golden Age to the end of the Iron Age, and it has to repeat. It has to repeat. By understanding the knowledge of this drama, you become rulers. You become rulers of the globe. You understand that how you take 84 births. This auspicious age is a leap age in which you take a final birth. You now have to belong to the Father. The Father says, "O children, belong to me." You even say, "O Supreme Father, Supreme Soul." You cannot say this to a worldly father. Now the Father from beyond the world says, "I have come." All your material uncles and uncles are going to finish. Uncles are going to finish. This world is changing, and the great Mahabharata war is ahead of you. All of those members, religious, are to be destroyed. This is the old world in which there are many religions. There is only one religion in the Golden Age. This world is now going to change. Now, so have no love for it. When a worldly father builds a new house, his children only have a new house in their hearts. They think, when the new building is ready, we will go and sit in the new house, and children and demolish the old one. This entire world is now to be destroyed. Children have had vision of how everything is set on fire, how there is rain, and how there is ocean, etc., has such huge tidal waves. You have had vision of all of those things when Baba goes to Bombay. When Baba goes to Bombay, he explained the Bombays did not exist before. It used to be the small village. The land was reclaimed from a sea when history repeats. This Bombay will not be as huge as it is now. There will not be a village like Bombay in the golden age. What are those continues such America exist? They will be destroyed with a signal bomb. What happened when they have dropped a bomb on Hiroshima? The whole city was destroyed. That was just a single bomb. That was just a single bomb. They have now made many bombs. They also say that the Father has come to establish the new world. Ravan makes it old and turns it into hell. The residents of Bharat don't know this. Maya has put such a Godrej lock on everyone's intellect and they do not unlock. Human beings are very unhappy. Although the wealthy are happy. Although the wealthy are happy, they still fall ill and become Today, a baby is born in, they are happy. Tomorrow, the baby dies, they are unhappy. When someone becomes a widow, she weeps all the time. This is called a land of sorrow. When someone becomes a widow, she weeps all the time. This is called a land of sorrow. Bharat was a land of happiness. Now it is the old of sorrow. The Father is again making it into a land of happiness. The Father says, now claim your inheritance. So for this, you definitely have a remember, his because all bodily relation cause sorrow. You now understand that no one aspect the one Father can give happiness. You say, Baba, we are the same children whom you made into the Master of Heaven. You are now unhappy. You are merciful. You are merciful. It is because you are unhappy that you call out to me. When you become happy in the golden age, none of you will call out to me. Everyone remembers God at the time of sorrow. But no one can meet him or instant a devotee remember him. Hanuman. Okay, where does Hanuman lives? In order to go to Hanuman, where do you have to go? Hanuman gives to devotion in order to go to the land of liberation and land to liberation in life. Where would they go? Remembering Hanuman or Ganesh? Where do they reside? When will receive from them? They don't know anything. The father explained, I am the only one in the world who gives you happiness. It is not that God gives happiness and that He also causes sorrow, nor it is that He grants a child and so gives happiness and then take a child away, causing sorrow. The Father says, I give you only constant happiness. It is Maya who thinks such someone's child dying or someone's husband dying never happened in the golden age. Where is here in the iron age, old of Maya, there is always someone's child or husband dying. This is business of the business does not take a place of heaven. There is here it is hell. The Father now says, if you want to be constantly happy, belong to the Father. Both you, those souls and bodies, are tamopradhan. Now tamopradhan. It is not that souls are immune to the effect of action. It is the souls that have alloy mixed in them. This is the reason why your jewelry has also become iron-edged. Iron-edged. You are now taking knowledge again in order to become golden age. The Father comes and makes you immortal and takes you to the land of immortality. Here it is the land of death. These words are also mentioned in the Gita. There will be no sorrow from the beginning through the middle of the end in the land of immortality. There is sorrow from the beginning through the middle to the end of the land of death. You have to forget such a land of sorrow and remember then the land of peace and the land of happiness. We are going to the land of happiness via the land of peace, where we reside. This is also the disgust of the self-realization. Remember your father and your sweet home. When the girl leaves home to go to her in-laws home, people sing, you are going from your father's home to your in-laws' home. So this is your father Brahma's home. Then you will go to heaven to your in-laws' home. There is nothing but happiness. Where is here? There is only sorrow. A girl also leaves home for happiness, but she is made impure and unhappy there. The Father now explained, I have come to sit in my eyes and take you heaven. Simply remember me. You will not experience any sorrow there. Some children have seen now how Krishna takes birth, a vision in sin beforehand. When a soul is about to leave his body, he has a vision at that time of how he will shed his body and become a prince. the soul simply leaves the body and goes and sits in the palace of a home. There is no difficulty at the time of a baby being born. There you have only happiness in the palace of a womb. Here the womb is like a jail. Those who settle or commit some crime go to the government's jail. Neither of those jails exist there. No one commits any sin exist there. That is called a world of pure and the charitable soul. The Father sent you to the heaven. When people see you many making effort, they think, why should not I too claim my inheritance from the Father and become ever happy? Some do penance in the attempt to free themselves from their bondage of karma. They think it would have been better if I hadn't had children. When some who are married come into the knowledge, they think, if we had known about this before, we would not have married. Many write this, but they come when their fortune opens up, and then also depend on whether they like it. Tell them, experience becoming a child of the Father for a week, and if you like it, then belong to Him. Otherwise, you can go and belong to your physical mother and father. There are no fees. There are no fees. This is the Shiva Baba's. This is the Shiva Baba's treasure store. You are not made to buy books, etc. Only the Murlis are sent to you. They are the Father's treasure. So, why would He take any fee? Yes, if you like it, then print a literature for the poor. There is no other country as charitable as Bharat. There is no other country as charitable as Bharat. The Father comes and donate to Bharat. You children hand over your bodies, mind and wealth to the Father. You begin great donors. The Baba became a great donor, did he not? Previously, you used to donate indirectly. He himself has now come to the directly to give you the knowledge of heaven in return. It is a very expensive bargaining is it now? He says, now make others similar to yourself. Conquer the vices, become soul conscious and consider yourself to be a souls. They sing, we comes bodiless and we will return bodiless. First of all, it is the dirty soul that comes. Then those of the second number follow. The land of soul are those of the British religion, those who come first and also the ones to live first. They have all round parts. All of those expect them to be understood. Have to be understood. If it is in your fortune, you are able to understand these aspects instantly. If it is not in your fortune, your heart is not in it. The Father says, now remember me, I am your Father. God, the Father, no fish or crocodile is God. No fish and no crocodile. No crocodile is God. No one aspect the Father can explain these things. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found. Long lost and now found. Serviceable children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother and father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Dharana. Essence of her dharana. Surrender your body. Surrender your body and mind and wealth to the Father and become a great donor. Do the service of making others similar to yourself. Remain soul conscious. Number 2, forget this world. Forget this world, the land of sorrow, and remember the land of peace and the land of happiness. Never become trapped in any bondage of karma. Never become trapped in any bondage of karma. Baba's blessing. May you be detached and free from the bondage with the practice of coming and going. The essence of this whole study of knowledge is coming and going. You have the happiness in your intellect of going home and then going into the kingdom. First of all, your intellect of going home and then going into the kingdom. However, only those who constantly practice coming and going will be able to return happily. Become stable in the bodiless stage. Bodiless asariri avastha. Become stable in the bodiless stage whenever you want to and become karmatit. Whenever you went. This practice has to be very firm. To achieve this, let no bondage attach you to itself. Any bondage makes a soul tight. Any bondage makes a soul tight, and you have to struggle to remove these clothes. Therefore, be constantly detached and make the lesson of remaining free from the bondage of frame. Slogan. Keep your account of happiness full of everyone, full and everyone, you will continue to experience happiness from your every step. Keep your account of happiness full. Keep your account of happiness full, and everyone will continue to experience happiness from your every step. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Ye Dwani Mangal Dwani Om Shanti Om. This sound is a sacred sound. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. All the out the sound of Shanti through